Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out with me for a daily plan with me video. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. I definitely sound different because I have a sinus infection and I had filmed all of this before my symptoms started, and so I'm trying to power through to do the voiceover for this video and for my Project Life video for next week. So I'm sorry that I sound like a man and that it just isn't the same because I don't feel well, but I still wanted to quick hop on and do this voiceover. I sped this video up to 3.5 times. It still was pretty quick because I knew exactly what I wanted to do for the most part. So I'm using my Ranger Distress Oxide inks. I have 7 different colors to represent the rainbow, which is my theme for the month of June. It's Pride Month, and I'm very happy to support my LGBTQIA plus friends and absolutely love rainbows and love bright colors. So I'm using this new to me stamp set I got in the Studio Calico 50% off sale that they had recently. I absolutely love these stamps. So versatile. They don't have to be used like rainbows. I mean, definitely they could be used to make fruit or abstract designs. So many options for these. But I just kind of tried to vary the style of rainbows that I used and obviously went down the center of the page in the Roy G. Biv colorway and ended up using just the smaller striped rainbow stamp to add a smaller rainbow and just bring in a little bit of change in the size of the rainbows. I think it adds just a bit more interest and variety. And then I decided that I didn't really care for just the color, so I brought in some black accent rainbows just to bring in, I guess, like a pop of color in the sense of it being like a neutral color. I don't know if that makes sense because also my head feels like it's in a bubble. But basically, I like the colors, but I also wanted a little bit of black as well. So I think that it kind of ties it all together because I use some black ink to stamp out the week and the number, and so it makes it just all a little bit more cohesive. Just using a baby wipe to clean the stamps. I have a stamp rag somewhere, but the baby wipes are close to me, so that's what I'm using. And the last color is the Wilted Violet. Love these shades together. And yeah, it was a really simple spread. This will be for week number 23, which is June 5th through, I think, the 11th or the 10th. Yeah, through the 11th. So you'll see, now I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to do? Are there any other stamps I want to introduce that I will use the black ink for? So I'm just using my Memento black ink. I decided to go with this large, it's almost like a burst stamp because it's not as thick, so I feel like it adds black without being too like washing out the color, if that makes sense. And then using the small black rainbow to bring in just a bit more. And I like the way that that turned out. So what I decided to do, I knew I wanted to do the stamps for the dates. I just didn't know which one I wanted to use. And also, I wasn't sure if I was going to stamp on this page or use my Tombows. But when I ordered the stamp set, I knew it would be perfect for this. Just so you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to draw, like hand doodle the different rainbows and use my Tombow pen or dual brush pens to create the color and the rainbows. But I ended up using the stamp set, which worked really well. There's definitely a variety of ways I could have approached this. But so I used the candied apple for the first one, and then the spiced marmalade, and then mustard seed. And then moving over to the right side of the page, I'll use the mauve lawn, which is probably one of my favorite color shades of green. And then the Salty Ocean, and then Wilted Violet. And then for the last one, I do black. And the alphas that I use are also a new to me stamp set. I really like them a lot. These are also from, no, these are from Paper Person, who also recently had a sale. These are called the Betty. So some of the alphas have uppercase and some have lowercase. They don't all have both, which is interesting. They kind of remind me a little bit of the Blue Sky alphas in a way from Heidi Swap. But in this case, I went with all caps. And I just like the size in reference to like the size of the rainbows themselves. I don't think the font is too big or overpowering. And then I'm just using my Tombow twin tone marker to draw in the lines, and then I will end up using the same alphas to put the numbers, the dates on each of the days right over top of each of those rainbows. I really like just the simplicity of this. There's so much color, and yet it's not like too much in my opinion. I think it definitely, goes with the vibe of what I wanted for the whole month. And yeah, I love the way it turned out. I'm excited to write in this. Although at the time of filming this, we're currently just in, I think, week 20. So, no, sorry, we're in week 22. So I'm filming like a week ahead, as I like to do, just in case things come up like this. So thanks for enduring this video with my nasty, like, man voice and my shortness of breath. I hope you enjoyed it despite how I sound. And I hope you'll come back for more. Please like this video and be sure to subscribe. Remember that you are enough, my friends, and take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.